Imagine waking up one morning to discover that everything you've been working towards has suddenly fallen apart. Maybe it's losing a job that you loved, not because of anything you did, but due to a company downsizing. Or perhaps it's a relationship you cherished ending unexpectedly. These moments can feel like the world is crumbling around you. How do you move forward when the very foundations of your life seem shaken? This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy, particularly the concept of Amor Fati, or love your fate, comes into sharp focus. It's about embracing not only the good, but also the seemingly insurmountable challenges life presents. Rather than seeing these obstacles as unfair burden, Amor Fati encourages viewing them as essential parts of the narrative of our lives, potentially leading to profound personal transformation. To truly grasp the power of Amor Fati, let's delve into the life of a Stoic philosopher who dealt with unimaginable personal loss and yet found a profound sense of meaning through it. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor known for his philosophical journal, faced extraordinary challenges during his reign, one of which was perhaps the most heart-wrenching: the loss of multiple children to a devastating plague. Picture this: the bustling Roman streets teeming with anxiety, plagues hovering like a malignant shadow. Marcus, amidst ruling and managing the crumbling fronts of his empire, was hit back home with personal grief. As a father, losing a child is an emotional wound that never truly heals. For Marcus, it was a repeated anguish, yet rather than succumbing to despair, he used these moments of grief to plunge deeper into his philosophical musings. He wrote in his meditations about accepting fate with open arms, urging himself to love whatever happens as part of a larger, unfathomable design. He transformed his personal sorrow into wisdom, showing us that even in the depths of despair, one can find clarity and purpose. Amor Fati at its core is about inviting all experiences, no matter how challenging or painful, into your life with an open heart. It's a philosophical embrace of reality, an understanding that everything that happens is an integral piece of the cosmic puzzle. Marcus Aurelius's life exemplifies this beautifully. He believed that what happens to us has a purpose, a role in the grand design of life. Imagine your life as a story being written, where each moment, joyful or painful, contributes to a rich, compelling narrative. This perspective allows us to see setbacks not as endpoints, but as plot twists that add depth to our character and story. To truly understand Amor Fati, consider how we might look at life through a different lens. Imagine a tapestry, vast and intricate, where each thread, vibrant or somber, contributes to a grand design. Without any of those threads, the picture is incomplete. Your experiences, especially the challenging ones, are like these essential threads. They give texture to your life and depth to your understanding of the world. By learning to love these threads, by embracing them, you learn to appreciate the full tapestry of your existence. This is not about glorifying suffering or denying its impact, but rather acknowledging it as a fundamental part of life that shapes who we become. In modern times, this philosophy can be incredibly empowering. Let's say you're dealing with the loss of a job. Amor Fati would suggest seeing this not as a failure, but as an opportunity. It nudges you to ask, what new paths does this open up? How might this setback actually be a stepping stone to something greater? Perhaps it's the push needed to pursue a dream long shelved, or to learn new skills that propel you into a completely new and fulfilling career. Similarly, in relationships, when things fall apart, Amor Fati encourages you to reflect on the growth you experienced, the lessons learned, and the space now available for new connections that align more deeply with your true self. But how do we bring these ancient ideas into our daily lives? Imagine yourself tomorrow morning, standing at the crossroads of some small or large decision. Here's where Amor Fati truly becomes a guide. Begin with acceptance. Accept not just what you can change, but what is beyond your control. If you've lost a job, acknowledge the loss, sit with the discomfort it creates, yet remind yourself that this is just one chapter in your larger story. Acceptance leads to resilience, a key component in overcoming life's hurdles. Next, focus on perception. How you interpret events shapes your reality. When faced with a setback, challenge yourself to see it through a different lens. Instead of seeing a breakup as an ending, view it as a new beginning, as freedom to explore new dimensions of yourself that were perhaps stifled before. This doesn't mean you ignore the pain or pretend to be fine. It's about expanding your perspective, allowing you to see opportunities where it seemed there were none. Another practical step is to develop gratitude for all experiences. This might sound counterintuitive, especially in times of pain, but gratitude can transform your emotional landscape. By identifying small things each day to be thankful for, you shift focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. This gratitude can be as simple as recognizing a sunny day, the support of a friend, or the lesson learned from a difficult experience. Gratitude helps ground you in the present and lessens the grip of negative emotions. Visualizing the grand design can also be incredibly helpful. Spend time at the end of each day reflecting on how the events of the day fit into your life's larger puzzle. This doesn't mean you'll immediately see their purpose, but over time, this practice can foster a deeper understanding and appreciation for the path your life is taking. Think of it as looking at your life's tapestry from a distance, where the patterns start to make sense over time. Lastly, cultivate patience. Patience with the process, with the slow unfolding of events, and most of all, with yourself. Recognize that understanding and embracing Amor Fati is a journey, one that takes time and practice. Life's challenges won't always present clear meanings immediately. Trust in the process and give yourself the grace to navigate it at your own pace. As we conclude this exploration of Amor Fati, remember that this philosophy doesn't promise to eliminate pain or hardship from your life. Instead, it offers a way to find meaning and value amidst life's inevitable challenges. Embracing your fate, loving your fate, can transform the very fabric of your existence, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. By choosing to see all of life's experiences as necessary steps on your journey, you empower yourself to live more fully, more authentically. So as you face the ups and downs of your own life, carry with you the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Love your fate, and in doing so, love your life in its entirety.